But when you look at those things, and you'll see where I'm getting with this, with me here is a school book from 1804. This is a Noah Webster's original blueback spelling with a little bit of blue left. But his original spelling books and all that, Noah Webster himself was a veteran from the American Revolutionary War. He was with the Connecticut Rangers, and he was maybe 15, 16-ish or so at the time. But in 1783, 84, and 85, he had the speller, the reader, and the grammar. And then he compiled those all into the American spelling book. Because there wasn't really an American spelling book for use in schools or at home. It wasn't there. So he added this chapter, though, that I wanted to read to you, and I think you would find it very interesting. For one thing, right here, it says the history of the creation of the world. This is Genesis chapter 1 through 3, summarized for children. So when people say that America wasn't founded on Christian values and all those things, well, this is hard evidence that you can hold, you can look at, you read that it was. So those values were placed there. And to read a little bit further about the values, this is the story, and these are just two little stories. It's called A Description of a Good Boy. A good boy is dutiful to his father and mother, obedient to his master, and loving to all his playfellows. He is diligent in learning his books, and takes a pleasure in improving himself in everything that is worthy of praise. He rises early in the morning, makes himself clean and decent, and says his prayers. If he has done a fault, he confesses it and is sorry for it, and scorns to tell a lie, though he might by that means conceal it. He loves to hear good advice, is thankful to those that give it to him, and always follows it. He never swears, nor calls names, nor uses any ill words to his companions. He is never peevish and fretful, but always cheerful and good-humored. He scorns to steal or pilfer anything from his playfellows, and would rather suffer wrong than do wrong to any of them. He is always ready to answer when he is asked a question, to do what he is bid, and to mind, what is said to him. He is not a wrangler, nor quarrelsome, and keeps himself out of all kinds of mischief, which other boys run into. By this means he becomes, as he grows up, a man of sense and virtue, and is beloved and respected by all that know him. He lives in the world with credit and reputation, and when he dies, he's lamented by all his acquaintance. Do you know what the next story is? I'm sorry. Oh, okay. All right. Next one is a description of a bad boy.
I was going to say good girl.
Well, if you think about it, it does apply to girls as well. So, but this is a description of a bad boy. All right, here we go. A bad boy is undutiful to his father and mother, disobedient and stubborn to his master, and ill-natured to all his playfellows. He hates his books and takes no pleasure in improving himself in anything. He is sleepy and slothful in the morning, too idle and too wicked to say his prayers. He is always in mischief, and when he has done a fault, will tell 20 lies and hope to clear himself, which is only making bad worse. He hates that anybody should give him good advice, and when they are out of fight, will laugh at them. He swears and wrangles and quarrels with his companions, and he is always in some dispute or other. He will steal whatsoever comes in his way, and if he is not catched, thinks it no crime, not considering that God sees whatsoever he does. He is frequently out of humor, and sullen and obstinate, so that he will neither do what he is bid, nor answer any question that is asked him. In short, he neglects everything that he should learn, and minds nothing but play or mischief, by which means he becomes, as he grows up, a confirmed blockhead. Incapable of anything but wickedness or folly, despised by all men of sense and virtue, and generally dies as a beggar. Could you imagine if this was taught in school today? Would you see the change? But talking about that, according to Scripture, and looking as it says how to raise children and everything, in Proverbs chapter 22, verse 15, it says, foolishness is bound in the heart of the child, but the rod of correction shall drive it far from him. that falls on parents, that responsibility. Just to say, teachers are paid, to teach them. But parents have the God-given responsibility